people a minute to come in here, like a good old live stream.
Oh yeah.
I gotta link it up. I gotta go fucking link this shit.
It's wild how horny we all were for Laura Croft in like 1999.
Oh, I was gonna say, were you around for the nude code Lara Croft
Yeah.
days, where people were convinced that
You could. There's only one. Yeah.
there's like either you beat the game and you get the code, or there's just some code that they saw in a magazine.
Yeah,
or they
dude.
swear. They
I think
read
I
some-
googled it a couple times.
Oh,
or
definitely.
Yahooed it or whatever it was at
Yeah,
the time.
no one can find out that it exists because it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Okay, so we're live. I gotta link this around. Let people know this is going down.
There was yeah.
So yeah, were you around for the Super Mario?
Yeah.
Princess Peach.
Yeah, dude.
Code?
Why did we want to see Pickles like pixelated boobs so bad?
I don't know. Why did yeah? Because whoever was playing it was a weird horny loser,
Yeah.
and they are just like, I want to see any sort of tit or anything, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Or I think what is it? Yeah, San Andreas. They actually had that. Actually, was a thing.
That would.
They had a sex mini game.
Yeah,
that
they
cut
had
out.
a sex mini game, and it wasn't even in the game. Somebody found it with fucking like Game Shark or
Yeah,
whatever
it was
the
like it was
fuck.
somewhere in the code.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then now in regular Grand Theft Auto, in the current Grand Theft Auto, you can just see boobs.
Can you?
Yeah, dude. You can hold lap dances.
Damn, that's cool.
You never played that? You've never played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? It's been like 20 years.
Yeah, I forgot that you could actually see boobs in it.
Yeah, man.
Are you gonna get an acapella cover of the theme? No. Hopefully for the audio version, Rivers puts that in. I forget the lyrics. I think it's just the
You guys
goods
have a
from the
theme
woods.
song?
Yeah, someone made a theme song for us.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it just goes the goods from the woods over and over again, or something like that. It sounds like it's from the '80s. Sorry, I'm still linking some stuff, guys. It hasn't officially started. We have been talking about the Lara Croft nude code and the Princess Peach nude code from the initial Mario. You remember back in the day. But yeah, now kids grow up with PC mods. Everything can have
Yeah,
nude.
everything's nude.
I remember God of War when it came out on PS2 had titties in it, and that was like a big thing.
Oh,
Because some games would like tease nudity. This one was straight up like, yeah, we have Medusa's tits.
Medusa's tits were out. Yeah, that's just
sick. It was sick. It was sick.
sick.
All right, so this is also going to be a thing people watch later, so we don't need to completely. We are going to be interactive with chat.
Got it.
God of titties. Yeah.
God of titties.
I mean, it was a. You'd be lying if you didn't mention that about the game when talking to your friends about it. You know?
Absolutely.
Do you play video games a lot?
Yeah, of course. I'm currently playing Baldur's Gate. That has titties in it too.
It has titties in it? Fuck.
There's so many titties.
Can you play that on live stream or you get in trouble?
I wonder. Says this game is.
Works in the off the same system, so you can just clip through the floor and enter. Yeah, a lot of those games are shitty, and you can just clip through the floor in those big open world games back in the day.
Yeah.
You could just go through the wall. You could put in a Game Shark code that just makes the game unplayable. What's your character in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, dude, it's a half-orc barbarian named Kogak.
A half-orc barbarian.
Wow.
That's cool. I don't know anything about Baldur's Gate. Sounds fun.
You know what's fun is if you're like a big dude, you can throw enemies. So like you see like a dwarf, you can just pick them up and just like throw them off a cliff or at other people. And
That's mean.
It's very fun to do.
That's mean. What has your real life been up to lately? Away from video games.
Oh, right. Away from video games.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I have a shitty landlord.
Okay.
I have like the worst. It's not the landlord. It's the building manager.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this lady, like.
So that's worse than the landlord.
Yeah, because she has no real power. So she like texted me today.
Uh-huh.
And she just like. It was a message from the actual like whatever company. It just says, hey, tell apartment 15 that like we're charging them $160 to like because we unclogged hair from the bathtub. And then it was with a photo of like this like long black hair.
Ugh.
And I was like, ew, dude, like what? And I was like, are you no, that's not my yeah, I was like, is it my girlfriend's hair or whatever? She's got black hair.
Wait, so they tried to charge you for unclogging the drain?
That's it, yeah. And I just said, excuse me? Like, no. Like, that's, I was like, no one came to my apartment to charge, to unclog my apartment. And then she just responds, oh, they made a mistake. And I was like, gross, dude, I still just saw like all this hair. Do you want to see the hair?
I guess.
Dude,
I guess I'll look at the hair. I'm
so
not totally psyched on looking
dude,
at
it's so gross.
Flash Entertainment says their computer sucks, but they've been having a Dungeon Master for the last decade. I need to play it.
Dude, it rocks. Totally play that fucking game. Dude, look at this fucking gross ass hair.
Ugh, that's like some fucking wig hair or
dude,
something.
it was so
I
gross.
thought you weren't supposed to get a wig in the shower.
Yeah, dude.
Apparently you do.
Sorry, my buddy needs.
Well,
Yeah, I
your
can't.
buddy needs what?
My
To
buddy-
recover after seeing the gross hair.
No, my buddy's in just
Yeah, we're
halfway
not-
house stuff. Anyway, so
I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that.
no,
or
we
not.
can't.
Okay.
Sorry, that
let's
was
not-
unprofessional.
Yeah, let's not talk about his friend in the halfway house.
Dude, yeah, we're the homies.
If he's, yeah.
I found the difficulty in Act 1 real rough. I've been having a hard time. You have to, like, the thing is with Baldur's Gate is, like, at least in Act 1, like, it always feels like you're about to, like, die in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you can, like, power through it. Like, you just have to...
That's in a lot of RPGs, too.
Yeah.
They'll have a curve at first, and then you get, like, too powerful to where it's not even fun.
Yeah.
And then you go back to it being way too hard.
Bro, there's this one game, it was called Kingdom Come,
Mm-hmm.
and it's, like, this medieval RPG.
Okay.
But, like, it's, like, they're, like, painstakingly historically accurate. So you start out as, like, it's fucking cool, be like history. So you
We said painstaking.
like let me break it down for you. So you
Okay.
start out as a peasant, right?
Uh-huh.
Like you're like the butcher's kid or whatever, and then like your village just gets torn apart, and like you're just this shitty peasant, and no one likes you. Everyone's mean to you for like,
This sounds like my real life.
right? Dude. But like when you start the game, you don't even know how to read because it's like, why would a peasant know how to read? So like all the signs,
You have to learn how to read.
dude, you have to like learn how to read from like a priest. Like you find some like priest in some other village, and you get
The
like
sign?
drunk with him.
Wait, what's the deal with the signs?
No, it's like if you see like a sign like this way to like whatever village, it'll just be like gibberish because it's like no, you can't read that shit yet, and everyone's just it does.
You have
Everyone,
to unlock a reading.
dude, it's a whole quest. There's a whole quest to learn how to read.
I guess it is a quest if you're a peasant.
It fucking rocks.
Egypt says, I think that's how you say it instead of Egypt. Egypt has been having fun playing Warhammer 4K Rogue Trader RPG recently.
Shit, I've never played any of those games.
I played one of the Warhammer games. It's like fucking Halo, kinda. It's the closest thing I can describe
Yeah,
it to as someone who's never played.
My buddy's like real big into it, and he always shares like Warhammer memes. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
Yeah,
Uh,
I always find it weird when
it-
like weird like very very fringe groups have memes because of course they do because it's the internet.
Everyone, yeah.
Everyone does, but then you see them reshared and you're just
They
like,
look
what is
cool.
going
Like
on?
everyone's got big ass guns and like spikes and shit. And
Yeah.
I can always fuck around with an orc though.
You totally get robot guys with guns fighting aliens.
You nailed the pronunciation, bro.
Yes.
Rogue Trader game by.
I'm doing the Pathfinder video games.
It's Pathfinder.
I don't know. I think there's a movie called Pathfinder that's about some guy who comes to fucking, I think it's the Vikings. They come to America and they just start fucking everything up like some assholes. And yeah, that's Pathfinder. Now I don't know if the game's the same, but I don't know. We're not like too endowed in the gaming community. I
No.
wouldn't say.
Oh, you want to know something else that my fucking building manager did a couple months ago?
Fuck yes, I do.
Alright, so,
We talk about the building problems at this apartment all the time.
fuck yeah,
on
then this is all
podcast.
good lore then. So, like, I was playing my PS5, and,
Okay.
and, making chicken in my, air fryer, and I guess like it was too much power to be used, so I blew a fuse right
In the whole building?
in my building, in my apartment. Like there's no, like everything's like black, and it's like so nothing's working, and it's like 6 o'clock, so the sun's coming down, right? And I'm like, so I text my building manager, and I'm like, hey, can you like, whatever you call them, what do you call those things? The little...
The circuit breaker?
Yeah, can you like reset my circuit breaker or whatever?
You don't have one in your own apartment?
No.
That's weird.
Okay, see, this is the point of the story.
That's fucking strange.
So the sun's going down, right?
Yeah.
Alright, where is this?
We have shitty circuit breakers here, and they go down all the fucking time.
Dude.
It's the worst. I guess I should start playing this game since we've teased that we're gonna play the game.
Where is it? Circuit breaker. Where did it all go?
Pathfinder is an RPG that was made by a bunch of former D&D devs.
Hell yeah.
After 4th edition was a complete mess. Cool.
Alright, so this is the whole text message exchange. Oh, this is 7:22 p.m., so sun's going down.
And this is a reminder, his breaker has just gone out from using an air fryer and his PS5 at the same time.
So I text her, sorry to bother you at night, but the power just went out in my apartment. I don't seem to be able to find a circuit breaker, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she says, it's usually by the closet area. There's one in there for sure. And like, at this point, I'm like, am I fucking stupid? Because I'm looking, I'm combing my studio apartment. I can't find it. And I am stupid, so, right? And she's like, there's one in there for sure. And I just reply, are you sure it's not in the basement? Because they have like a little basement area. I have a studio, so maybe the studios are built differently than the one bedrooms. Sorry again for the late text message. She replies, open all your cabinets.
What?
I reply, yeah, like what? It's gonna be in my cabinet?
Well, that seems dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, bro. And I just said, no dice, unfortunately. And she says, you still have no power in your unit at all. And I reply, no power at all. I've torn apart my apartment and I can't seem to find a circuit breaker. I will have to come in to take a look. And I'm like, all right, fine, you find it. Like, I said, okay, so she comes in. Like, I have a dog, right? It's a bad dog. So I leave, like, just take my dog on a walk. I see her come in. She comes out. And she says, I'm inside. Is it possible you have artwork covering it? I have to call the electrician. I can't see it. Because, of course, you can't, bitch. It's fucking... At this point, it's 9:56. So it's been roughly... Let's see... So it started at 7:22. Now it's 9:56 p.m.
So you've been without power this entire time.
Just 2 hours of me combing my tiny studio apartment,
Opening every cabinet,
checking behind every piece of artwork that's on like my wall. Because also, why the fuck would I put artwork over a circuit breaker?
Yeah.
How would that work? And then so she leaves, and then out of nowhere, like the fucking electricity comes back on, and she says, text me, is it on now? And I said, yep. How, pray tell, I got to say pray tell. And I just say, how, pray tell, did you figure that one out? LOL. And then a response, I just went in the basement.
Oh.
Fuck you, dog. Like, it's been...
And you don't have access to this basement?
No! And I told her I was like, there's no circuit breaker in here. I'm feeling like, are you gaslighting me or something? I can't find it.
That just seems very dangerous, almost. I don't know. I don't want to say dangerous, but you need to have control of the power of your building. I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the crazy one.
And then another time, I'm at work, and I get a photo of my parking spot, and it says, like, hey, your car has dripped oil on the parking spot. Like, please, like, get it. Like, please clean the parking spot, or we're gonna charge you.
What? Clean the parking spot?
Yeah, like, first off, who the fuck cares?
How nice is your apartment?
It's not. I live off Hollywood Boulevard. Do you understand? I saw a dead body down my street once. Like, just a dead guy. Like, straight dead. And... And I'm like, because I have, like, a new car, right? And I'm like, either, like, so I have a new car, and I'm like, There's
nice. It's a nice new Kia.
It's a nice new Kia, and I'm like, there's no fucking way that like my car is like leaking oil, and if it is, like, that's a big fucking problem to have for like a relatively new car, right?
Definitely.
And I'm like, and then I go back, I go in, so I come home and I check the parking spot, and it was literally just condensation from my AC. There was no oil.
Who the fuck was able to complain that quickly?
She did. I guess I don't know why she saw it. And weird thing is, she's like British too.
Oh god.
So she's like, "Hello there, Peter."
I fucking would lose my shit.
It's the fucking weird. I can't understand it. Like, just the worst building.
We have some English listeners, and I'm sorry if you're English in America, no one respects you.
Yeah.
It's not like a mean thing. It's just a fact. It is a mean thing. It's an American thing, but it's just a fact. Especially if you try to come at us from a position of authority.
Yeah.
Boy, are you getting musket fired.
Get the fuck out of here. Have you seen The Patriot? You know what we do.
Yeah.
No, because what I don't understand why anyone from Europe would, like, anyone from, like, England or France or Germany would, like, want to come to America. Mm-hmm. I'm like, do you have health care? Why would you want to go to, like, a significantly harder place to survive?
Well, apparently there's people that, it's like, you know how people in America are obsessed with other cultures?
Oh.
There's people in, like, England and Europe that are obsessed with American culture.
Oh, do you have, like, there's, like, American weeboos or whatever? Weeboos?
Yeah. Yeah, there's weebs for America. I don't know what they sit around and watch American sitcoms and movies, and they're like, "Oh, I want to move to America," or however they sound in Europe.
Yeah.
And then they do, and they come here, and they probably find out it's worse than the place they're from.
Yeah, no.
But if you're running, America's a great place to run to.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Why not?
Dude, I found this one comedian on my Instagram Explorer page, right?
Was he funny?
No. This guy.
I knew that was gonna.
I've been thinking about this guy
for like
the last.
Died.
I've been. Yeah, way to fuck it up. I've been thinking about this guy for like 2 days straight. And he's this Canadian guy who moved to Japan, and he's a stand-up, right? He's a stand-up.
Oh,
but he doesn't do stand-up just like regular stand-up. He does like the ancient Japanese version of stand-up called like Rokagu.
What's that mean?
So,
Rokagu.
Yeah. So like what it is, and it's actually like real, whatever you call it, is like actually really cool. It's like Japanese storytelling, right?
So is this like kabuki theater type stuff?
So what it is it's just like they wear like the whole kimono, they're like old school, you know, it's like Japanese culture, so it's very like precise,
very ancient Japanese.
Yeah, and like they kneel in a certain way, like on their knees, and they like and they tell like a story, right? And it's like always like some kind of like cool story that's like kind of funny.
So he's doing stand up from the kneeling position.
Yeah, and like what bothers me is that stuff is pretty cool. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's actually cool. Yeah, it's a form of kabuki, but it's not like dancing or whatever. It's just like, and it's actually the actual one's like really cool. But this fucking guy, for whatever reason, he's constantly sweating. Like before he even does the whole thing, he's just always sweating, and he just like tells jokes.
Must be the costume.
Yeah, but like he doesn't like tell like a cool story. He does like regular stand up, but he's just like in a fucking kimono. And he talks about being like a white dude in Japan, and like it's like the thing about being a white dude in Japan is they're never gonna like you.
Yeah,
you'll never be,
because they know why you went over there.
Yeah,
and it's for perverted reasons.
Yeah,
always.
Get out of my country, you pervert.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's like no. Yeah, it's actually really good. Check it out sometime. But yeah, don't be a white person that moves to Japan. Leave them alone.
Yeah, let them.
Listen, they got their own shit, and it's cool, and you can respect it, but stay the fuck, like, leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah, I also suggest that.
Yeah.
Okay, where's this dude coming to? Come on, bro, we need to get up this damn mountain, bro.
Yeah, wait, was the guy supposed to be, like, on top?
I don't know. We're going up the mountain, bro. Come on. Okay, whatever. Anyways, what were you talking about?
Oh, we're talking about white people need to stay the fuck out of Japan.
Oh, yeah. It's like, if you go over there to teach English, you're going over there to find a wife. Just say that.
Yeah.
You know, You don't need to pretend you care about teaching these people English. If anything, that makes it more fucked up to come up with a cover story.
Yeah. Be real.
Just be fucking real, dude.
But yeah, also, like, to be fair, it's like, why do you have to go all the way to Japan for that?
I mean, yeah.
You have Japanese at home, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing about if you're Japanese and you come to America, you meet some weird weeb dude who's all turned on for Japanese women, you're instantly going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not going to be like, oh, that's so weird. This guy just obsessed with me. And there happens to be like 400 other exactly looking the same and acting dudes.
Also, for some reason, he already knows Japanese.
Yeah.
He's from Vermont.
Oh, why did he learn Japanese? Because of children's cartoons? Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
That's what I've been looking for. Oh, you're into children's entertainment so much you learned the language. That's good. It is good to learn a language, but don't do it for perverted reasons, guys.
He's got Sailor Moon stickers on his car.
Oh, God, dude. Oh, God. I knew a girl that went all the way in. She was super weebish, white woman, went to elementary school with her. Then she ended up getting super into Sailor Moon, getting super into just the Japanese culture in general, marrying an Asian man, then opening up a Japanese-themed arcade with Japanese games that you don't find in America. She went fucking hard.
The wild thing is, on the flip side of that coin, there are exactly two people that still know how to play an ancient Japanese flute, and one of them,
And one of them's white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's got to tell you something too.
I can respect that.
That the entire culture is like, we can let this die. And some white guy is like, no, you don't understand what you have. Do you remember when Goku played this flute in episode 129 of Dragon Ball, the original series, not DBZ?
That's a fucking let that go.
I mean, you gotta also consider stuff like that. It's good to keep up with ancient traditions and such, but at the same time, come on.
You can let some things go.
You can let some things go. America needs to. And we can accept that. Oh my goodness. Laura Croft. I don't even know if I am Laura Croft right now.
I think you are, yeah.
It would be bad if they replaced Laura Croft with some other woman.
They replaced it with a white man?
Yeah, they replaced her with a white man.
No more.
We hate wokeness here. Laura Croft is now Larry Croft.
Larry Croft. That sounds like the worst, most like inept Tomb Raider ever.
Larry Croft here. Hopefully we're gonna find my diamond fucking engagement ring.
My blood diamond.
Left at the beach. Because I got all drunk. Larry Croft. You can buy a hot tub from me.
Come on down to Larry Croft's hot tub and pour it.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. So he just sweats a lot and he tells boring stories.
Yeah,
that's that guy's deal.
Yeah, he sucks.
Damn, that sucks. And you know, Peter knows a lot about stand-up.
I do.
He runs an open mic at the Mexican Village, and he's a comedian. He doesn't just run an open mic.
That'd be fucking cool though if I did.
I've met people like that.
That is wild.
They'll do comedy at their own open mic, and they won't do it anywhere else, and won't even really consider it. Not even really on the table.
Not even just like.
Just no interest. Oh, we stuck into the cave. Oh no, the fucking snow's coming. Did I die or live? Okay, I think I lived.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
In the original Tomb Raider, like, the stakes were so much higher because, like, if you, like, missed the jump, like, she would just, like, literally just break her fucking neck.
Yeah.
She would die horrifically in that.
Yeah.
She would, like, her, like, arms would be bent all
fall
up.
into spikes. And
yeah.
You really felt bad when Laura Croft died.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the first segment of the podcast. Normally, every week, we do an energy drink.
All right.
That we try. And so I have one here today. Where do I have it? I have one here today. We're doing the Monster Rehab iced tea and lemonade.
That's fucking
Hey,
wild.
hey, Dom's in here.
What up, Dom?
We got this. I guess it's like an Arnold. Is the name Arnold Palmer fucking trademarked? It can't possibly.
No,
be,
it's the
right?
name of a guy. It's the name of obviously the name of.
But they
name of
they didn't call it that.
I think it's just like what he drank. Like, did he invent it? I don't know.
I mean, I would hope so. It'd be pretty funny if they just named it after.
Just because that's just what he drank. Arnold Palmer's a dick.
It looks like an Arnold Palmer.
It looks like
color-wise.
It looks like my pee after I drink at night.
Oh God, it does.
It's like hangover.
It does
pee,
look
dude.
like a lot of energy drinks look like hangover pee.
Yeah.
And it basically just tastes like lemonade. It's pretty sour.
Yeah, there's no fizz in it either, which is weird.
Well, it says it's non-carbonated.
That's strange.
They make some non-carbonated monsters now. For whatever reason. I don't know. People get sick of the regular stuff. Oh, damn. So Liquid Death got sued for calling theirs an armless Palmer, which is so cringy.
Yeah.
They changed it to Dead Billionaire. Whoa, they got him.
Is he dead? No, he's still alive.
Arnold Palmer? That motherfucker's been dead for 10 billion years.
I don't think so.
Let's see. We're going to see if Arnold Palmer is still alive, folks. Yeah, he died in 2016.
Weird.
Man, he lived a great life. He didn't even have to go through the COVID pandemic. What a guy.
Yeah, he didn't have to get his relationship ruined by the COVID pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Storyline.
So what do you think about this energy drink?
I give it...
Out of 5 stars is our rating system.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't really taste like... It doesn't have the bad energy drink flavor that a lot of energy drinks have, but it still has a bad flavor. It's just not that typical bad flavor.
It's like, would I drink it again? No.
Absolutely not.
I give it a 2.5.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like. It doesn't taste bad.
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
not
taste good.
It's not offensive.
No,
But
I'm
it's not. Yeah, I'm not dying to drink the rest of this. Even
No,
though I
me
definitely
either.
am going to, personally. So yeah, 2.5 on the rocks or on the Monster Lemonade and Tea. What do you think they considered calling it before they chose lemonade and tea? Because you can't call it an Arnold Palmer.
Apparently, they call it a dead billionaire.
Yeah, I mean the fucking Tiger Woods.
Ooh, what would Tiger Woods' drink be?
His drink would be like vodka with pills crushed up in
Yeah,
it.
dude.
I don't know. Is he doing good or not?
Didn't he win some? He won some. He had a comeback, and I think he just sucks again.
Yeah. I mean, you can only be Tiger Woods for so long.
Yeah.
You
It was
know?
weird that he hurt his leg, and it's like, oh, I can't golf anymore. And you're like, you can get a. I didn't know you could get a career-ending injury from golf, with golf. It's like, just fucking power through it. How hard could it possibly hurt?
Yeah, I don't play golf, so I don't know, but it does seem like.
It's one motion.
Yeah, maybe if you fuck up an essential part to that motion, I could see, but
I think I could power through it. Is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, I mean, if I was Tiger Woods, I'd still be going beast mode, winning every turn.
Yeah, dude. If I was
Hard body, young bull style. But that's just me.
You know what's weird is that he cheated on his wife with just women that looked like his wife.
That's not that weird.
That's so weird. It's like, why?
Yeah.
They're all blonde hair, blue eyed, white
has a
women
type.
that look the same. They look the same.
I guess I share your mindset in this hypothetical cheating
Yeah.
situation. Well, you varieties of spice of life.
That's what I'm
know?
saying. Like, switch it up, dude. Like, it seems like you're already happy. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna cheat on my girlfriend with
maybe that
the
means,
same person.
Maybe that just means she wasn't around all the time.
Perhaps.
You know? If anything, that would make the cheating better. If you're like, no, baby, I only cheated with
Yeah.
girls that look exactly like
You can't even be mad at me
and
for
I
it.
was thinking of you the whole
time,
time.
yeah. I cheated because I miss you.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. How did she like finds a photo of like some lady that he's cheating on her with, and she's like, I don't remember you taking this photo. She can't tell the difference.
Hey, if you're Tiger Woods, you can find a Xerox copy of your wife.
Yeah, dude.
In most states, probably.
She's like, oh, you cheat on this Swedish lady with another Swedish lady.
Damn, he's into Swedes, huh?
Yeah.
That's a very specific type of white, so I guess I could see. He wants like the blonde hair, blue eye, like fucking sheet of paper skin, whiter than Laura Croft.
Yeah.
And Laura Croft's English.
Yeah.
So that's very white.
She's even whiter. I want they should just bring back regular Laura Croft. Like, I ever done like doing like body positivity? Like...
Oh, we're bringing back Super Stack. I mean, some games never stop doing it, so I'm fine.
Dead or Alive, that series.
Oh man, that series that game was so horny. They made a beach volleyball game where they're just like, we need to put the girls in even less clothes.
I mean, having a basic type means it's easier to cheat on your wife, I think. Give me golf girls who are mean to me all day, every day.
All right, well, you have your type, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess me and Pete are the crazy ones.
Yeah. Super stacked lore. It'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine. No one would care except for people who make their whole habit caring about video games way too much.
My thing was, I used to work with a guy, I used to work with a guy.
Oh, you used to have a job?
I used to have a job.
This motherfucker's unemployed. If anyone wants to dunk on him for being unemployed.
You've been unemployed for like...
I'm on workman's
I don't think
comp. I'm on workman's comp.
Okay, yeah. Killing it.
Don't you dare come up to me and try to tell me I haven't been to work in 2 years. Yeah, I'm on workman's comp, motherfucker. It's called wrist surgery. You see this?
Soprano.
You see these scars?
You want to know how I got these
scars? It's
scars?
called wrist surgery. Workman's comp. I am employed.
Oh shit. No, I used to work with a guy. He's like a video editor, and he used to edit porn, and like I can't imagine editing a whole porno.
Oh, dude, I think about that when I watch porno sometimes. Like I couldn't imagine being the dude fucking filming it.
Just
because when you work in the entertainment industry, you know that the finished product, much more was filmed than that finished product. Maybe like 4 times.
I feel like my arm would get tired from holding the camera. Cause because those angles go on for like 10 minutes.
And I'm talking about just being fucking 2 feet away from people just fucking.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Gross porno fucking too. Like. Jesus fucking Christ.
Most porn is like gross.
Yeah, of course, it's porn.
I know, but
it's
like
meant to be fucking.
I mean, it goes so much more hardcore than like I'm like how many like there's like porn that's like cool. This is just like good porn. I get into this, but then there's the ratio of like ew, dude, versus like okay, yeah, cool. This is hot. It's like
I agree.
Wild. You're like bro, like.
I mean, I agree. And sometimes it's like you can't find a good video, not because you're picky, but because you just pick a random video and you're like, what the fuck is happening? I thought there's just going to be a regular type video, and then some weirdo shit starts happening.
There is a whole category of bloopers and cut stuff, not that I know, just what I hear.
Yeah, I stay jacking off to the blooper reel.
Dude, I saw one, there's like, I watched one porn that was like super like sarcastic.
Oh, that sounds obnoxious.
It took me out of it so bad, because like they're just like, it was like, oh hey, I'm a teacher, like they're doing like a parody of porn while it just being porn, and like they were like, it was like they were winking at the camera, like they were just like
they were breaking the fourth wall.
Dude, they were breaking the fourth wall so often. It was just like the it was like some teacher scene, I think, and she was like, hey, I'm a ridiculously hot teacher with big boobs. Do you want to see it? And then like the student's like, but I'm just a crazy student. This would never happen in real life. And I was like, dog, either
They're like,
commit to the bit or just like, yeah, don't.
They're cracking each other up on set.
Yeah, it was the worst.
And then the consumers are left to be screwed over. That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
I've heard they play blooper reels and even have a best blooper award at the AVNs or something like that. So the point. Do you have
what's the blooper? Like they don't have sex?
He misses the hole.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that fucking happens.
Someone trips.
Yeah, someone trips and falls all the way in.
What if they? I like to think that they have like in memoriam.
That'd be longer than the award.
It would be so long. There's that one porn star who died recently, and like.
I missed the news on that one.
Dude, the worst part is like. They told you how she like killed herself, and it was like she like blew her head off with a shotgun, and you're like, I didn't need to know that. Like you just say it was found.
Talk about ruining the scenes forever.
Yeah. Usually farting or sneezing or at an appropriate time.
I mean,
he drops the pizza
on a porn site. I think farting is inappropriate at any time unless it's that type of video. Which, ew, gross. So what you're saying, Dom, or wait, who is this? Flash? Flash, I think what you want to do is go to the AVN Awards.
Yeah.
And we'll meet you there, buddy.
We'll do a live stream there.
Yeah. How many people do you think try to do that? Well, every time you see like photos of the AVN Awards, it's some like creepy guy like hugged up on some porn star and she's pretending to love it. Because he's paying like $100 for it. It looks so creepy.
Going to like a convention to meet your favorite porn star is wild.
Yeah, I always wonder like, do you think you're gonna fuck them or like what?
You're just a fan, I guess.
I don't know. I am such a big fan of your work. I fucking I beat my meat while looking at you all the time. Yeah. But I guess to them that's a good thing. That means they're doing their job correctly.
I guess.
You want the simp showing up, paying $100 to hug you or whatever. I guess. I don't fucking know.
I wonder how they feel about like OnlyFans.
All those girls have OnlyFans now.
Yeah, but then
that's all the move, right? I think that was the move for going from the working for someone else to working for yourself and having OnlyFans take some like a pimp.
Yeah. They have OnlyFans pimps.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Pimps of all sorts exist, unfortunately. And we try to watch the porno that doesn't have that. I search for the...
Ethically sourced porno?
Ethically sourced porno. And you can only do that if you personally know your porn star, which is where we go back to you have to go to the AVN Awards. If you meet them as a person, then it's okay to jerk off to them constantly.
Right. So lots of people stream on adult platforms. They're weird, but from what I've heard, it's a super wholesome Comic-Con type feel. Because like, there's a meme that's been going around for a few years. So, guy paid. I think it was some guy paid. I think it was $15K to meet an OnlyFans model.
Just to meet her?
And all he got was a hug. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, what a belt. Yeah, I remember that.
Damn.
$15K? I feel like if you can spend $15K on OnlyFans...
It doesn't, you're a loser who's wasting their money anyways. I mean, what do you expect? Unless the deal is you have money for sex, what did you think was going to happen? Like her whole... It's like when
like the fuck-a-fans.
It's like the guys who like give money to strippers and stuff, you know? It's like... They care about the money, they don't care about what you get out of it.
No.
I shoot this thing? Alright, now we're playing Tomb Raider. When did we start playing?
I don't even know.
I don't know, because we haven't been playing the whole time, but it's taken a long time to shoot a gun.
Right? You haven't shot one gun. You shot it once.
I shot my gun once, and it wasn't even at a thing that was living.
Yeah, rip off.
But this is modern gaming. As we've learned on this stream since we've been doing it, modern games are a lot of cutscenes.
So many
A lot of stupid bullshit. You do occasionally get to shoot a gun, but you're not even stacked like Lara Croft should be. Okay, now what do? I gotta go over here and kick this thing, and then the water goes up, and then I get on the thing, and then it takes me up.
Yeah, press square. It's almost like, yeah.
Figured that fucking puzzle out quick.
Yeah,
that's what you do when you're a smart guy.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're a fucking smart guy.
I remember the original Tomb Raider, there was fucking like, wasn't there dinosaurs?
You were fighting fucking like alligators, bears, you were fighting motherfucking suits of armor. But I don't know if it was the original one, but you were doing that in one of the two.
There was a dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a tiger.
Yeah, there's a tiger in the first one.
Yeah, I remember that because I had the Tomb Raider demo.
Dinosaur might have been the third.
Yeah.
After you really ran out of things to kill in a tomb.
Yeah, you don't even have two guns. That's her whole thing.
Yeah, she had two guns. Yeah.
She only has one gun.
I have one fucking gun. Maybe when I kill someone, I'll get to take their gun and go akimbo. Go akimbo with it. Alright. Cool.
Go.
Jumped into the water. Okay, so another segment on this podcast we normally do. Let's jump to a podcast segment.
Let's do it.
Rivers likes to read a crazy news story.
Okay.
So I'm going to read a crazy news story now. And I'm going to say, we're going to talk about these crazy news story sites too, because something's happened. The crazy news used to be crazy.
Right.
Now it's fucking bullshit. Nothing interesting ever happens. When it does, it's nothing.
Okay.
But if you keep reading these long enough, you could forget that the real world's happening and just be like, whatever. But let's do this first. So, AP, Associated Press Oddities, reports that cicadas are so noisy in South Carolina that residents are calling the police.
What are the police going to do?
Well, that's the thing. The police are having to tell people, like, it's just nothing. Because people are literally calling the police and going, I hear a loud noise and I don't know what it is.
I feel like if you live in South Carolina, you should know that there's cicadas.
I feel like if you live in South Carolina, you wouldn't be scared of hearing a noise.
No.
Just in general. You wouldn't be like, oh my god, I hear a noise, time to call the cops.
I actually asked Rick, our friend Rick.
Our friend Rick.
Who moved to North Carolina.
Oh yeah, I forgot he lives there.
Yeah, I asked him, I said...
Fentanyl capital of the world.
Yeah. And so I asked him, I said, what's the difference between North Carolina and South Carolina? And he was just like, so North Carolina is the South, but South Carolina is like the South.
So they get like extra dumb.
It's like extra trashy, I guess.
Okay, sorry, I forgot I was reading the article. I got more energy drink. So the Newberry County Sheriff's Office sent out a message on Facebook on Tuesday letting people know that the whining sound is just male cicadas singing to attract mates after more than a decade of being dormant.
Yeah, they show...
So these motherfuckers show up 13 to 17 years apart. And I don't know. People knew this shit was going to happen. Apparently there's trillions of these fucking cicadas. But they literally wrote, although to some the noise is annoying, they pose no danger to humans or pets.
Yeah, they're just
People are calling the cops because they're scared of bugs. Is that fucking not the craziest shit you've ever heard in my life?
In your life?
In my life? Is that the craziest shit you've ever heard in my life, dude?
I would.
And then they said, unfortunately, it is the sounds of nature. How unfortunate.
How unfortunate
that we have to exist around this nature bullshit.
I don't understand locusts.
In what way?
Like, what the fuck? It's just like, they're just grasshoppers, right? They get like... But like, they get like super turned up. Like, there's like a season where they become like big grasshoppers. Like, they get like fucking, like, they just become like coked up grasshoppers and they just eat everything and just fuck off.
I think they're more like the cicada grasshopper hybrid, right?
I think they're just regular grasshoppers, right?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, look it up.
Because I want to know where do they go? Like, what happens after? Where do they go? Like once they leave and they eat everything.
I think they eat everything and they just fucking die. Literally just grasshoppers on roids. So that someone holds these grasshoppers down and literally gives them steroids.
Locusts are various. So they're more than one. Are various species of short-horned grasshoppers.
I don't like to hear that there's more than one.
Yeah. These insects are usually solitary, but under certain circumstances they become more abundant and change their behavior and habits, becoming gregarious.
What the fuck does that mean?
Gregarious.
Time to go to a new website to look
Yeah,
something up.
that's the worst part. Check it out, like gregarious, and you're like, what the fuck? You have to click on it, and then just go to the sociality is the degree to which individuals in an animal population tend to associate in social groups. Gregariousness.
So they start.
They click up.
They click up. They start parlaying.
Yeah, they click up and they're like fucking whatever. No taxonomic distinction is made between locust and grasshopper species.
Okay, so you're right.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
However, under suitable, so usually they're like alone. They don't. However, under suitable conditions of drought followed by rapid vegetation growth, serotonin in their brain triggers dramatic changes. They start to breed abundantly, becoming gregarious. There is the word again.
Gregarious.
And
whoever wrote this is a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, fuck them.
Gregarious. You know what else is gregarious? D's nuts, motherfucker.
What do they do?
What do they do? The locusts?
Like they just get like I guess like after like shit gets like a drought and then like somehow like maybe like a big rain comes and like all the plants come back.
And then they just pop out and say what up.
Yeah, they start a gang and declare war on plants.
They get all gregarious.
Dude.
Rappers need to start using that word.
Gregarious?
Gregarious, bro.
That sounds like something like
we getting gregarious up in here.
Aesop Rockwood.
I know, definitely some white rapper has said that a bunch of times.
Backpack
R.A.
rappers.
the Rugged Man. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so let's talk about, I'm going to get on this platform and then let me continue my diatribe about the oddities and weird news sites.
Okay, got it.
So remember when you used to go on a weird news site and they'd be like, oh, this criminal did some crazy...
Florida man.
Huh?
Like a Florida man.
Yeah, like it would be like stuff like that pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
So here's one. The Twins' home run sausage is fueling their 8-game winning streak.
What?
So the Minnesota Twins have a sausage and people are eating it and they're saying that's why they're winning.
That's like a baseball thing. They always have stupid fucking...
Why is that an oddity?
No, that's just people are eating hot dogs at a fucking baseball game. That's what you do.
Here's another one. Zebras get loose near highway exit, gallop into Washington community before most are corralled. Are we in the 1800s? A horse got loose? Some fucking zebras got loose?
Zoo? Did they like escape from the zoo?
Some people just have zebras in America. You can just have zebras, like you can't have horses and stuff. So if
you can really just have zebras?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, you got fucking giraffes and shit. There's no rules in this country, you know that.
In the Middle East, they would have you could just have a zoo.
Yeah, why not? So that's one. Okay, here's this next news. Literally the one right under it. Where you're about to hear the garbage truck portion of the podcast.
I love that part.
British Army says horses that bolted and ran loose in central London continue to be cared for. A second loose horse story. Are we in the 1800s? And I looked at these. No, they're in 2024.
Zebras are wild horses, so they fall under the same rules as horses. That's wild.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think could you ride a zebra?
I've heard they're untrainable. I've heard they're an animal that you can't break them. They will not have it. They'll fuck you up. They'll chill. Okay.
I've told women you can't break me.
And they were right.
I'm like, baby, I'm like a zebra.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I said, I'm cheating on you.
Okay, so here's the next one. Here's a really odd story. When Danish police pulled woman over, she locked herself in her car and refused to talk.
See, in America, we just shoot you for that.
Yeah, in America, you'd be fucking fucked up ridiculously.
They would just break the window and beat them.
How is that even an odd story by the standards of Europe?
Yeah.
And this is, again, the American AP oddities.
This is bullshit.
Okay,
This is just...
okay, you know the next one after that?
What?
2 military horses that broke free
Who the fuck
and
is
ran
that?
loose across London are in serious injury.
What the fuck is going on with these horses?
And you think, okay, that's actually, you're like, okay, I think that's referencing the other one. And then
No.
you scroll down, rush hour chaos in London as 5 military horses run amok. Why do so many horses get out?
Why do you have military horses?
Why are there military horses? Well, it's England, so they're just like doing the dog and pony show.
Yeah, fucking dumb shit.
There's a news story a while back where a dude got his hand bit off by a fucking zebra. Yeah. Alright, AP is just horsing around. Hey, save it for us. Save it.
Leave
save
the
it for
professionals.
us. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, and here's...
Is it going to be another horse story?
No, we got one. This one's about fish.
Oh, great.
Fish the band, though.
Oh.
Fish bands are famously dedicated. What happened when they entered the Sphere?
Oh, like the Las Vegas
Yeah,
Sphere?
they're playing the Sphere.
That's going to fucking... They're going to
It's
fucking
gonna,
hotbox the shit
it's
out of
gonna
that
reek
Sphere.
like fucking liquid acid.
Patchouli.
And patchouli. But that's an odd story. How are the fish bands gonna handle the Sphere?
They'll be fine.
That's just an advertisement for the fish show.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what? I fuck with the Sphere hard. I think it's... I'm glad that we haven't made a giant big dumb thing in like so long.
Uh-huh.
And like that's like why I like the Sphere. It's stupid, but it's pretty fucking cool.
I would go to it. I'm going to
Absolutely.
Vegas in a week, and
What are you doing in Vegas, Sean?
no, I'm not doing any comedy. It's my girlfriend's birthday. We're going to see some magic shows, just
Hell yeah.
chill out. But I would go to the Sphere if everything there didn't suck. Like, I'm not going to go to the Sphere because fish or
I'm not gonna watch. Yeah, fuck you too, girl. Give me something cool. Who would you see at the Sphere then? I see like an Elton John.
I mean, yeah, he's retired. I
Yeah.
think Elton John is retired. I would see just any artist I like. It wouldn't just be, I wouldn't go to the Sphere just because it exists. Like, I don't want to fucking see fish. I don't want to see any of that other shit that they have at the Sphere.
But like, if you're gonna see a band there, like it's gotta be a band that like famously has good visuals.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean...
You want to see a trip band there almost, but not like a fish, like a real psychedelic.
Yeah.
Not like a jam band, like a freak you the fuck out type shit.
Yeah. I want mine blown.
Okay, here's a fun little here's one that's actually an odd story. Canadian family receives wrong body after father died on Cuban vacation. That's a pretty odd story. Your dad dies and they ship you some other guy. You open a open casket funeral. Oh, that's not even that's not even a family member. Josh says they can see the Sphere from their office at UNLV.
How is it?
Yeah, does it look cool from the outside? I know it changes every once in a while.
I heard that it's like it's like hemorrhaging money. It's like not even successful.
Yeah, I mean everything is.
Yeah.
Everything's hemorrhaging money. Unfortunately, anything that's entertainment is now a tax write-off and a Ponzi scheme. I'm pretty sure.
See, I like it more than I'm willing to admit. Hell yeah.
Here's another fun story. A vehicle backfiring startled a circus elephant into a Montana street.
What year is this?
We're fucking dealing with wild animals
This is like
being scared.
This is like some James and the Giant Peach ass fucking Roald Dahl shit.
Oh, here's one. Mountain goat stuck under Kansas City bridge survives rocky rescue. How did these animals make the news more than my fucking comedy? God
Yeah.
damn. What the fuck?
You know, the little guy from the fourth wall yelled at you.
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
It was so fucking
I bring it up. Anytime somebody mentions Fourth Wall, the owner, I have to bring up the time he yelled at me. I mean, I've had like 3 experiences performing at the Fourth Wall, and one time the owner screamed at me, so I'd say that's the most memorable one by far.
I think you getting yelled at is inherently funny.
Yeah, I mean, I deserve it, probably.
But I was like, what is that going to accomplish?
No. No, yeah. I mean, all it accomplished was making him look like a freaking weirdo.
Yeah.
And
Everything
it
in
did a good
Vegas.
job with that.
Everything in Vegas loses money for years before the profit. Okay, fair. This news site sounds like a CBS writer's room. Oh, right.
Dude, the news site is the Associated Press.
That's like the
That's
news.
insane. Yeah, that's supposed to be reputable.
That's the boring shit.
Okay, I got more water in this thing. Yeah. Usually on the podcast, Rivers, the guy who's not here, likes to ask people about where they're from.
Hmm?
He likes to ask the guests about where they're from.
No, I'm from Fremont, California.
Dude, if there's one person who I know who loves to talk about where they're from and rep it hard, it's fucking Peter.
That's right. Fremont Bay Area, stand up.
What the fuck is up?
What the fuck is up, Bay Area?
Yeah, pretty sure the Raiders Stadium is still in the red. Fuck yeah, it is. No
Yeah.
one gives a shit about the Raiders.
I like the Raiders.
Yeah, because you're from fucking Bay Area, California. That might be the only. They might care more about the Raiders there than in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and the Raiders are just one of those cursed franchises.
That's why I like them.
Because you never expect anything.
Yeah,
They
you never
always
expect it.
deliver that.
They're just like the shitty boyfriend of teams. Like they leave you. They're not like particularly good. They cheat all the time. You know what it is? Like the Raiders are like. Do you remember the Casino?
Yeah.
Who's Ginger's like shitty boyfriend that she keeps?
Oh, I don't remember, but I know who you're talking
That he gets
about.
he gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I think. That's how I imagine the Raiders to be as a person. Just like they leave your city to get to like a nicer city.
And then they come back and you're like, well, I like the fucking silver and black
Yeah.
logo. It's pretty cool.
The
Yeah,
Raiders
so-
Stadium is sick though.
Yeah, and they're a team you want to root for bad, just because they have so many shitty fucking things in their franchise.
Oh yeah, like anytime they get like a quarterback, he like runs a woman over.
Or the coach ends up being like a racist rapist
Yeah,
or
dude.
something. I think that's what happened last season.
They're gonna spend a bunch on the A's. Wait, yeah, the A's are the A's moving to Las Vegas?
Are they? I mean, no one gives a. They're a fucking franchise, really. No one gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
Y'all fumbled the bag with that one.
Well, I used to go to A's games and stuff. That's fucking wild. They're going. The A's in Las Vegas
You
just
guys
doesn't make sense.
Well, Oakland has another team. You guys have the Giants.
Yeah, that's San Francisco.
Yeah, but everyone thinks that's the same thing outside of
Yeah.
there. We're stealing all the Oakland teams. Well, good, you can have them because you're stealing the ones that are terrible.
Yeah,
you're never getting the Warriors. Let me tell you
No,
that right
never,
now.
not a million years.
You're never getting the San Jose Sharks because
No.
you already have your own hockey team.
That is actually a really good hockey team. San Jose Sharks suck now.
Oh, do they? They're
Yeah.
having a good run a couple years ago.
Yeah, we would almost get to the Stanley Cup we would get to the playoffs like every year for like ever, and then we just would always just fuck it up every time. Like we would get so close. Like we blew like a 3-game lead once.
God damn.
And I remember this one kid was like, I can't remember who it was. He was like, "Oh man, we might actually." It was like we blew it, and it was like if we would have made it, if we would have beaten that team, we would have gone to like the actual like the final round.
Whoa.
And then we blew like a 3 to 4 point lead. And I remember this kid whose name was Sam.
No.
He posted on Facebook because that's how long ago it was. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna win the Stanley Cup," and then I remember commenting like, "Sam, if you fucking just jinx this shit right now, I'm gonna kick your fucking
it.
yeah." We blew it.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, and then we had a good team for so long, and then everyone got old, and now we
Yeah.
suck again. Now we have to like rebuild everything. I think
That
we
takes
just fired the
forever.
coach.
I'm a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
And, I was there for the fucking the legacy, the legendary years. Tim Duncan. Then it's never going to be that good again. It can't be. You can't recreate that.
No.
But boy, are they going to try and fail. And now there's dogs barking outside. This is the craziest podcast ever.
I can't believe the amount of content we're getting here. Dogs barking, Cars.
Cars driving by.
Laura Croft.
Living next to the freeway. There's so many good things about this.
Your parking's great though.
Yeah, easy parking because everyone's too scared to park near the homeless guys.
Yeah. I was actually considered that. I was like, I don't know, man.
You should. You should consider it. They're out being homeless right now. No shirt on. They're never wearing a shirt no matter what time of day or temperature. There's one guy who never wears a shirt, which is concerning. That even when it's cold, even when it's hot.
Is that like the?
And I know he has a shirt. That's not the issue.
Is that like the homeless version of like the shorts guy?
I guess so. Just like, it's never cold enough to wear pants. I guess, man. I don't know. They're cool. Okay, so I'm supposed to ask you some questions about your hometown, I think.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing that's not there anymore? And you come from a gentrified ass city, so that's like everything.
Yeah, we got so many weird. What was it? There's a donut. See, but it's just like a very boring city. There's a donut shop I used to go to with my mom at night. In the morning, we'd wake up hella early and get donuts. It was good.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I
God.
just died.
She's not the. She's very plain.
Just say it.
No,
Just say it.
She's
You're
mid,
not-
dude.
You're not turned on by Laura
I'm not turned
Croft
on by
in
Laura
this
Croft
iteration.
anymore. No.
That's fine.
Like that was her whole like appeal back in the day.
She was a hot, horny broad.
Yeah, she's a hot broad that you like accidentally like fucking
The same
break her
feelings
neck.
about the Cowboys. Flash Entertainment. I am also a Cowboys fan, and they're a terrible team. What can you say about them other than they suck and they're terrible? Because that's the truth. They got to get rid of Dak Prescott. They have to. No one likes to hear it. They have to, or they're fucked. They're gonna stay losing. And even though Dak doesn't always play bad, we just need we need a change here at the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. I'm one of the guys who says we when talking about sports.
That's your team.
And I'm proud. I'm proud that I say we.
It's where would they be without the fans?
Yeah. They even know that. They even know, oh my god, what the freak is happening? Oh,
There's an alarming amount of skulls.
This is scary. Okay, so we're in a puzzle room.
Yeah.
So donut shop?
Donut shop, that's what I miss.
Why? What was so good about it?
I don't know, it's a memory I used to have with my mom. The root of the issue is Jerry Jones. He hoards bad players like it's some kind of good luck charm.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to deny too. He should definitely take a step back from having anything to do with the decision making of the team. But he's also one of those rich guys who's like Donald Trump that used his money to become popular.
Hell yeah.
So like he's a loser at heart. You can't be a guy who's rich and then when you're like rich, you're like, I need to use the money to make people like me. Like that's the least cool thing you could ever do, I'm pretty sure.
It is very funny that like how much Donald Trump like loves Broadway.
Does he love
Oh,
Broadway?
he fucking loves Broadway because like back in the 90s or whatever, like that's kind of was like a, how do you say?
Fancy?
It was like a fancy thing. It was a thing like rich people do.
Yeah. I definitely grew up and remember people would talk about Broadway like it was some exquisite thing.
Yeah.
I saw a Broadway play.
What'd you see?
Lion King.
On Broadway?
Yeah.
How was it?
Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
They have all these guys on stilts and all this. They're dressed up like animals. I don't know. It was pretty cool.
You see that they're making like a Mufasa movie?
Why? Is he
It's
the good
called
guy?
Mufasa.
Is he the good guy in this one?
No, Mufasa's the dad.
Oh.
The dad who gets fucking whacked by his effeminate brother Scar.
Okay.
But it's like, why? What is it? Do you need to tell the story?
I don't know.
It is like the CGI remake kind of thing.
Oh, it's a CGI remake?
Yeah, like the live action ones.
God. Kill me.
Shit.
Just fucking kill me. Remake The Lion King? How about you kill me.
Kill me. Fucking, it's so wild that.
Did you ever see the remake of Aladdin that everyone shit on?
No, dude.
I never saw it either, because why would you? But, yeah. Everyone shit on it. Why would you keep making those terrible movies?
No remake has ever been, like, well received.
It's like, this one's going to be the one that's better than the original, and then it never, ever, ever is even close.
Flash Entertainment. Some Broadway plays are insane with set decoration like Lion King. The Beetlejuice musical had a 15-foot tall sandworm puppet operated by. That's wild.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. You know what's weird?
They're remaking Beetlejuice. Have you seen that? It looks like it's going to suck.
It's a sequel, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a sequel or what. It looks like it's going to be one of the worst things to ever happen.
It's just going to... Anytime they make a sequel to these, like, 30-year-old movies or whatever, it's always just, like, references.
Yeah, definitely.
It's never, like, anything like, oh, wow, we needed to tell the story. It's just like, do you remember?
Do you remember when you liked that movie before?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sequel. It's called Beetlejuice, which I can respect the name because that's a fun sequel name.
It's a sequel. Yeah, what more could you say with that story?
It's
kind of like, it's kind of cool. I was like a movie that was kind of like a cartoon, you know?
Yeah. You did it well once. You don't gotta do it twice, you know?
No. Despite what people are asking for.
Yeah, you know what? Don't give the people what they want.
And they tried to
because they don't know what they want.
Yeah, and the people are wrong constantly.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to artistic endeavors.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Like, you're the artist.
If it was left up to the people, they'd be making an 18th Tomb Raider game.
Yeah.
And guess what? They are.
They are. And it sucks.
I've been just walking around and jumping for an hour and 6 minutes. Oh, look, opened a tomb, nothing there.
Cool.
Fuck, this tomb's already been raided.
I hate it when tombs get raided before.
Dude, you show up like, I got this shit.
I'm gonna raid the fuck out of it.
Crush it. Nope. I do want to see more of the characters. I don't want to see a bad movie.
Tarnished.
That tarnishes a near. Some of the comments are getting cut off on here.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we're on PlayStation 4. The tarnish is a near perfect thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big, I don't know, it's a risk.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think it can really tarnish the legacy of the first one, but it can just be like a reminder that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Why would they know what the fuck they're doing? They're the guys who cash checks.
I saw an advanced screening of the latest Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
And
How was it? Bad?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Not terrible. It was, you know what? It would have been better if it was terrible, but it was like probably the most, I forget that I did that.
You forget that it was, you even went to a fucking
advanced screening. I got to see it before everyone else because of my job.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, really, it was like, I never got to ever do that before.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, this is going to be a fun memory. Do I even want to see the movie? Not particularly, but I'm like, free movie, popcorn, I get to see before everyone else. This is going to be sick. And it was the most mid movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like I've done that. I definitely went to a show that was a super special, like, exclusive thing, and then you go and it's just like, man, this was like worse than a regular show. And it's probably like the same, but it seems worse because it's how exclusive it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It was so, like, forgettable that, like, I don't even consider it. It was so forgettable it didn't even tarnish Jones franchise because the one with Shia LaBeouf already did that. But like, I don't consider it part of the franchise.
Oh yeah.
It was just like, no, this never. I'm able to be like, man, that never happened.
I usually don't think it counts unless the original person made it or the new person had the blessing of the original person.
Yeah, it was just it didn't count. And like Harrison Ford is just so fucking old.
Yeah. I'm waiting for if I logged on the internet right now and saw that he was dead, it would not surprise me. He's like 80,
dude. Yeah.
Dude, he's like 80, dude. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. He is like 80. He keeps trying to crash airplanes.
He keeps crashing his airplanes, and no one can tell him. Air support is fucking cool as shit, though. There are outliers like Terminator 2 and Ghostbusters 2.
Well, I think the thing is, think about how long ago both those movies were.
Yeah, like the.
Also, it seems like between, especially with Terminator 2, they really wanted to take care and make it its own thing.
Yeah. And like, yeah, also.
Or
yeah.
like Aliens, after Alien, you know? Yeah. It made its own thing, and it was a decent sequel for what it was.
But you know what?
Sense.
You know what the difference is between, you know, like the common thing about Terminator 2
Fuck
and
you.
Aliens? Fucking James Cameron, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't fuck with James Cameron. That guy is the most efficient man in the world.
Exactly. And then if you make it yourself and you ruin it, then that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Also, yeah, Terminator 2 didn't come out like 20, 30 years after the original Terminator.
And then when they made Terminator 3, it was
bullshit.
Yeah, it was not very good.
I saw it in theaters.
Me too. Had some cool action moments, but
it was Terminator 3 was the first time I learned that drug addicts fucking raid veterinarian places. I was like, wait, for the animal tranquilizers? That's like what I think of with Terminator 3.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, he's like robbing a fucking vet.
I just remember there being like a fucking shootout in
the
graveyard.
Cemetery, and he's holding the coffin.
And he's holding the coffin while he's shooting the fucking airplane machine gun.
You know what they say when James Cameron was pitching Alien? He took out a whiteboard, right? And he wrote Alien, and then he put an S, and then he put dollar signs, like he made it a dollar sign, and he's like, aliens. We're going to make a shit ton of money out of this. And you're like, yep. He fucking did. Because he's James Cameron. He manifests his own fucking destiny.
Yeah. Why not? If you're that rich and you can convince a bunch of other rich people that you're the shit and they should just all listen to you, you got it made in this fucked up world of ours.
This screwy world.
This screwy, crazy world of ours.
James Cameron. But Avatar sucks.
I never saw it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen any of the Avatar movies.
Well, like all Avatar, you call Avatar the cinema of spectacle. You're not like there's like, you know, you can just watch a movie for its story or you can watch it for its technology, and that's what you do. You watch Avatar for
the pictures,
for the beautiful pictures and shit. Like you're not gonna be like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's Dances with Wolves, but everything's fucking Dances with Wolves. Fucking Pocahontas was Dances with Wolves.
Was it?
Same idea. White guy finds indigenous people, becomes kind of indigenous.
Becomes the last person to play Japanese flute.
Yeah, becomes the last guy that learns Rokagu or whatever.
God damn it, Laura Croft. I gotta piss for a second. Guys, I'll be back.
He'll be back.
Talk to Peter. We're down. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just watching this mid-ass Tomb Raider. She's fine, I guess. Do you think there are any tombs still around that we just haven't found? I'm honestly surprised how some stuff holds up. Oh, I mean, like, because movies used to be, like, made from, like, actual physical shit, right? Like, yeah. Well, yeah, again, yeah, it holds up because it was, like, it was made from, like, brick and mortar, right? It wasn't just, like, computer graphics and shit. It was all done, what do you call it? What's that term? Practical effects, bro. They're timeless. Even Terminator looks wild. Like, when he cuts open his face, it still looks arguably as good as, like, computer graphics would have made it look. Probably better. It's all claymation and shit. Man, now I want to watch Terminator. Fuck.
Terminator? I watched Terminator and Terminator 2 recently. Terminator 1 is fucking badass. It doesn't get the credit it deserves.
Yeah, because Terminator 2, everyone wants Terminator 2.
It was a bigger hit, and it's more action-packed and star power, whatever the fuck.
This guy goes back in time to fuck his best friend's mom.
Is that Back to the Future?
No, that's...
No, that's his own mom?
No, that's his own mom, no. That was a fun twist. I was like, oh shit. that I'm his son, I'm his dad.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How this has been one long cutscene, by the
One
way.
ass long. Okay, I was thinking about this when I was in the bathroom. Last week I played a game called Power Wash Simulator.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And that is one of the most boring games I have ever played. But it is captivating in a way where you just are accomplishing a task. And even though it's boring, it sort of feels like you're still doing something.
Mm-hmm.
This game is less boring and less captivating somehow. Like it's more in what's going on is more interesting clearly, but the game is not fun really.
No.
I've played for probably around an hour now. I've shot 2 people. I've jumped through a lot of ledges and stuff, which is Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is supposed to be about platforming,
Yeah.
doing crazy jumps and shit. But at the same time, I haven't done shit in the first
No.
hour of the game.
Have you, like,
Except for have this friend who looks like the Kangaroo Jack guy.
dude? What's his name? Fuck.
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
He's like a serial bad guy, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he did like bad sex stuff. He committed SA.
Oh no.
Yeah, a bunch of times I think.
No fucking way. He's one of those guys who gets he gets skinny, but he's still fat. He looks fat no matter what.
I mean, I get it, man. I can never fucking get off that last couple to make me look skinny.
Are you being fully skinny would creep me out?
Yeah, it wouldn't look good.
No.
My dad stopped eating as much food and stuff because he got gout, and then he lost a bunch of weight because of it. He stopped drinking and like eating red meat and stuff, and he looks insanely different. He's like weighs less than he did when I was fucking growing up, and he was at his thinnest. He's not like unhealthy, but it does look weird.
How tall is your dad?
He's like 5'10" maybe.
How tall are you? You're like
6'1".
That's weird. I don't know many people who are taller than their dads. Taller than their mom, sure.
I had a tall grandfather and a tall uncle.
I just imagine your family's pretty tall.
Yeah, my brother's also tall. I don't know, for some reason. My tall uncle has a son who's actually short.
That sucks.
Because his mom is short.
Yeah, my mom's
And he loves basketball, and I'm sure that kills him that his dad's like fucking 6'3", 6'4".
And I'm also like, yeah, my mom's short. My mom's like 5 foot something, maybe 5'2", tops.
So
well, now she's old, so she's like 5 foot. People shrink.
So you're huge in comparison.
Yeah, I'm much taller than my mom. I'm actually my tallest sibling.
No.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Not really. I've never met any of your siblings,
I know.
but
I don't recommend.
how tall is your dad?
My dad's 5'10".
Okay.
And I've considered that like my bloodline, should I continue it? Like
you shouldn't.
No. I think that's enough.
None of us should.
But like what's the opposite of an ancestor? Predecessor? No.
Possessor.
My spawn is gonna be like just gonna get shorter and shorter and shorter, unless one of them like bags like a tall chick, which is.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like
My brother's married to a short woman.
Yeah, and then they're gonna get shorter and shorter.
My girlfriend's short.
My girlfriend's short too.
Damn. The world's getting. The thing is, you need to get your fucking kids on a high protein diet early. You gotta get them fucking jacked up. Don't lift weights too early.
No, that makes you short. Yeah.
Get them on that high protein, low carb. But give your kid an eating disorder before they're 10 years old.
That's exactly what you should do.
Oh, good. I get to walk around slowly.
Did you play any sports? Yeah, right? Did you play any... And of course, they have that mode where it's like, see through walls.
Yeah, we'll tell you exactly. God damn. Well, that's why they need that mode, because a wolf will run up on you and kill your ass. What were we saying?
No, people are getting shorter.
Yeah, people are getting shorter. Yeah, they say we got stronger and smarter and taller because of our protein-based diets.
Huh.
So.
I remember my mom always telling me, like, eat fish, it's brain food.
It's brain food.
Yeah, that's what she said.
People used to say dumbass shit like that.
Yeah, shut up, Mom.
Carrots are good for your eyes. Not true at all.
Really?
Not true at all.
What the fuck? That's bullshit.
Yeah. A lot of vegetables aren't, they're not bad for you, but they're not like nutritious like we were led to believe.
Yeah, I have a friend who like, they're like big on like just like, they only like eat fruit. And you're like, that's just sugar, homie. Like you, like they only eat.
They
Like look at
only
all
eat
this
fruit.
juice I had. You're like, you're poisoning your body. I'm like, you're still poisoning your body, bro, because you're just, that's only sugar. You're gonna give yourself diabetes eating all these oranges, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just like, you should just have a balanced diet just because it's fun.
Eat your vegetables. Don't eat too much product.
Don't eat too much product. I agree.
Produce. What do you call it?
Protein?
Nah, whatever the fuck. Like, don't eat too many TV dinners.
Processed
Food. Thank you.
Don't eat too many produced foods.
I never claimed to be a smart man. Right?
This might be, Rivers isn't here, and he's the smart one. So,
No.
Yeah. So that we're just left
What
with the
happened to-
attractive ones.
It's true.
Rivers is just, he's out of town. He's been on the road doing gigs and visiting people, having the time of his life. We're here playing the 17th Tomb Raider, trying to live.
Movies, the show, this game is like 20% fucking cutscenes. This is crazy. You've just been like walking slowly.
I know.
For like an hour and a half.
Absolutely, and that's what we want.
And she doesn't even have big old hooters.
No, and she's,
And I use this
She
mid-ass.
doesn't even have big eyelashes. She's
Yeah.
not wearing makeup. This girl is not hot at all.
No, she's mid.
Mid. Absolutely fucking mid.
Which is
bro.
fine, but I'm saying that's not what Tomb Raider was for, alright?
It's not what it's supposed to be
No,
about, dude.
it was never about it. It was
should
about
be like, it's about like moving her until the camera angle backs up so you can only see her boobs or butt.
correct.
That's what it's all about.
That's what the good people at Sony invented her for.
Uh-huh.
Not to make fucking longbows.
Can make a longbow. I can make a. Show me something else. Do I have to make this longbow? Sure, let's craft it. Oh, I need other fucking shit. What do I need? Oh my god. Why is every game like this?
That's all you do is craft all day. It's like and like level up.
Yeah. I don't. Why is every game like this now? Guys, can we make it not every game like this? Is that possible?
Yeah, why don't you have a camp?
I don't know. I used to just raid tombs. Now
Yeah.
I do this shit. Alright, let's hit the last segment of this podcast.
Alright, let's do it.
So we do something here on the podcast called YouTube's Jam of the Week.
Okay.
Where we go through some of the hottest songs on YouTube and we read the comments, you know?
Hell yeah.
We don't trust music reviewers here.
No.
We trust...
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Anthony
Yeah.
Fontaine.
No.
Why would I want a white guy to tell me what a
Yeah.
rap song's?
So today we're going OT Genesis, Coco.
Classic.
We all are familiar with this song. You can probably hear it right now.
Tomb Raider was about watching big boobs bounce around while she drowns, right? Yes.
Basically. Okay, so we got OT Genesis in love with the Coco.
Classic.
I'm not going to play this the whole time because that'll just be noise pollution. But
yeah, it's not that kind
I've looked through and found some top comments. This, of course, is a song, as you would imagine, people listen to when extremely coked out of their minds.
Hell yeah.
And also just crazy people in general. First comment from Whatever Floats. I remember hearing the song out of rehab and feeling really weird about it. One kid used to play it all the time. He OD'd a couple years later. You know, you just gotta look back on the good times you've had and listening to OT Genesis Coco.
And to be fair, I think he would have OD'd anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this song helped, but it definitely did not hurt in any way, shape, or form
Agreed.
with overdosing. Here's another one from Jonathan Cruz 400. I was at Marshall's today and heard this song. Brought back memories. Dude, what Marshalls are you going to? They play the worst dog shit every time I'm in Marshalls.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're playing Alanis Morissette. They're playing.
Yeah, why are they playing I'm in Love with the Coco? What kind of fucking bootsy ass fucking.
Yeah, for real. You're going to the Marshalls in the fucking hood.
Hood, yeah, it's already fucking. Marshalls is already hood, but like.
if your manager is allowing OT Genesis on the fucking.
Because I don't think corporate would allow you to do that.
Fuck no.
That was just some guy's playlist that he's.
Yeah.
Some Marshalls. just.
And of course, any good song that people listen to while coked out as fuck is going to have people freestyling in the comments.
Okay, here we go.
And here's one, and as you can see, this is not a paragraph. This is different posts of this man.
Unbelievable.
He hits submit after every line. He is so coked out. This is Justin Creason.
What's up, Justin?
He says, I'm not white. I'm not right. I felt I need a hitman. I can't fight. It's a crossfire. If someone ignite. And then it goes on, my doggy present here, heaven or hell. Though even when I brought the dog, wolf, ooh no.
What the?
And then his last post is, JK, I got high on accident and typed that. Justin, you did not get high on accident, my friend.
Yeah, how do you get on accident?
you went through the whole process of buying drugs and doing them. It was no accident that you came to OT Genesis Coco and freestyle, did a key style in the fucking...
A key style?
Yeah,
what they call it?
you did hit a key style in the fucking comments of the video. Come
That
on,
rocks.
dude. It rocks, but... Okay, let's see. here's another one from Larry Alexander Elizondo Villa. I need a better woman. And he understands me and accepts me as I am. And I already understood, okay, thank you. I am, of course, always available for the girl who loves me and appreciates me. My life, my emotional and spiritual intelligence. But that girl has not come into my life. I'm in love with the Coco.
Is his current girlfriend named Coco or something?
I don't know. There are some people saying they know people named Coco, or they thought this was
Ice-T's
about.
wife.
There is a lot of mentions of Ice-T's wife in this comment section. But yeah, this is just a guy looking for love, Larry Alexander. I hope you find it, bro.
How long ago was it?
This was from 4 weeks ago.
Oh no!
This song has This song has like 290 million views or something.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many comments.
But to be listened to it now is crazy.
Yeah, no, people still love it today. Okay, here's another multi-broken down freestyle comment.
All right.
Arm and Hammer, too legit to quit. Ice Ice Baby, powder my nose. Kardashian Foundation, Circles, NASCAR, Race Car, McQueen, Dairy Queen, Ice Cream, Scoop, Gucci Mane, I get the bag, no carry-on, G6. He went off, dude.
That didn't even rhyme.
No, it didn't even rhyme. It didn't even make sense.
I know that not all poetry needs to rhyme, but rap technically needs to
Vague
rhyme.
references to cocaine. Definitely coked out as fuck.
Absolutely.
Then we got Gri Sunika Himanen says, I'm a cocoa selling girl. Need more customers. Hell's Angels are all in. Been years without me there with cocaine. I'm here now. Not gonna leave you again. She's got the cocoa.
She does.
She's the
I feel like
cocoa
it'd be
selling gal.
Not to be like sexist, but I feel like it'd be pretty dangerous to be a female coke dealer.
Yeah, I mean it's
Because they can just take that shit from you.
I mean that's every coke dealer.
It,
but
it's
yeah.
already inherently dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's.
I think because of patriarchy, she's more likely to get robbed.
Yeah, but more likely to find customers also, and getting dudes buying blow because they think she's into them or something.
Classic move.
I don't know. Here's one, Laura Piquette with a fucking lifestyle I do not understand. Come on, OT Genesis, I'm waiting for an album at Amazon. I was just looking for your Coco vinyl. Bro, who puts on OT Genesis on vinyl?
It sounds better on vinyl.
Who's going out looking for the vinyl for Coco?
The richness of the drum beat really goes
the song,
through.
like the radio version of this sounds like it's unmastered. Like
Yeah.
the sound quality is so bad on this song.
Yeah.
But hey, you gotta get the vinyl.
It's just a vinyl. I got a original press OT Genesis.
Here's a good one from Ray Maui. Bingo. My boyfriend is deceased and my motorhome was on the news after 2 days. 9:35 a.m. We were together for 5 years. Probably not right. Bet he died of old age. I'm in love with the Coco.
Yes, this is something. That's something that needs to be. That's something. That's a sentiment that needs to be expressed, and more importantly, it needs to be written. In that, I'm in love with the Coco.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just coked out and the thoughts are racing through your brain.
Yeah, I love it. I mean,
Here's a guy who this sounds like his favorite song. This was my boyfriend's favorite song, but he's my ex-boyfriend. He cheated on me 5 times in a row.
In a row?
In a row. That's why I picked this comment. In a row. I'm very peculiar.
What does in the row mean?
I think that
as opposed to like not?
I mean, he went out, he fucking banged one girl, he went instantly to the next girl's house, banged her, did it with 3 more girls, and then went and hung out with his girlfriend like, oh, I've just been chilling with the boys all day. Meanwhile, his ball sack's just drained. Not a fucking
There's
drop.
Not a drop left for her.
And,
that's sad.
Yeah. 5 times in a row.
5 times.
5 times in a goddamn row.
That guy needs. His balls are. Jesus Christ.
And then there's a bunch of coked out ones. I'm not going to read all these, but a lot of people who are being gang stalked and such.
I love that. That fucking rocks. Gang stalked.
Here's one that's sort of, I get my rent paid till I'm 78, and if that said I'm ready to pick a fight and go you this time, I won't have to fight with the CIA that day. I said BRB. If you're only new to me, how it just keeps going on. He's fighting the CIA. You know, he's a man who's trying his hardest.
When people have psychotic breaks like that, they always focus on like one group that's getting them.
Oh yeah.
It's always like the CIA specifically, or like the FBI, or like I knew one kid who had a break and he thought the KKK was after him.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I've heard the Crips were after someone.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like it gets pretty racist. Schizophrenics get racist pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're having a mental illness episode like that, your mind is literally not functioning correctly, and when your mind isn't functioning correctly, you literally do get stupider.
It's true.
So you will start thinking things that you might not even think.
You think it's fun?
Parts of it.
It's probably right.
It's gotta be exhilarating. You know how sometimes you're just bored during the day?
You're never bored when you're schizophrenic, dude.
Never.
Something's going on, bro.
Always.
Everyone's
Always.
like, please stop, and you're like, no. And you know what's crazy is the confidence that they have. Like they're unable to be like, am I? Like everyone's like everyone that loves them is like, you're crazy, and then they're like, no. Just like no, you're wrong. And you're like, dude, because usually if someone's like, Pete, like what you're doing is like fucked up, don't do that. I'm like, I take the idea that they don't take any of it into consideration is
they're a boy, yeah.
They're like, no, the CIA is definitely after me.
Today I was on Twitter and I found a guy who was being gang stalked, and his whole account was dedicated to how gang stalking is not a mental illness and it's real, and how people are ableist because they say gang stalking is a mental illness.
What if there's one guy who's actually being gang stalked?
I mean, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, that's usually like people know kind of getting gang stalked by the CIA. I guess you'd call that gang stalking.
That counts.
People like maybe suspects of murder are being gang stalked by the police.
Yeah, I mean, people if you've done something wrong, you're being gang stalked.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's some guys reminiscing about the good old days of past.
Okay.
Wellis says, damn, I remember when this vid came out. I was still working nights at Taco Bell. Now I'm a security engineer at a bank. What the fuck happened to me? Sounds like you're a security guard at a bank now.
Yeah. That's what happened to you.
You moved barely forward
I would
laterally.
say a lateral.
Yeah, you might have gone a yard or two forward on this.
You get to carry a gun now.
Yeah.
So I think that's an improvement.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds like he's longing for the Taco Bell days.
Back in college, I dated a girl who worked at a bank and it got robbed.
Oh, really? Was it fun for her?
He robbed her.
Oh.
He because apparently there's a group of people that were robbing banks because there's like a street that has a bunch of banks,
Mhm.
and like that one got knocked over, this one got knocked over, and so like this guy comes up to her, and he just gives her like a note and just says like, "Give me all the money, I have a gun," right?
Mhm.
And she thinks like, cause like I guess when you work at a bank, like old people tend to like write down exactly what they want. So she's
Yeah.
like, "This fucking, oh fuck," and then and then she like tries to like push the button. He's like, "Just don't do it." And like she just gave him the money. He got caught eventually.
Of course he
The
did.
FBI had to talk to her.
It's
Isn't that wild?
it's so yeah because the FBI is the one who investigates bank robberies.
Yeah.
If you rob a bank, you go to federal.
The thing about
prison.
robbing a bank is The thing about robbing a bank is like, you don't even get that much money. You get like,
No.
it's not worth how many years you're gonna face because it's like you get maybe $5,000, but like if that's $5,000 and you do 5 years,
And you're gonna be splitting it with somebody.
Yeah.
Well, you're not doing this alone.
No.
So here's the thing about me and robbers. It's not a sustainable business model.
no,
It's not. And it's like the people who rob rappers for jewelry and stuff. You're gonna rob a fucking chain that might cost $50,000. How much do you think you're gonna get for that?
exactly. You're getting 10 cents on the dollar.
You don't know anyone who has that much amount of money.
Well,
also, you don't know no one with a bunch of money is gonna buy a chain that's stolen. The
No.
only people who want that are broke motherfuckers who are stupid.
The only I think that the idea of chain snatching is you ransom it back, so they have to pay for it back. Like you tell like one.
You're trying to ransom the chain.
Yeah, you take the chain and give me $10,000 to give the chain back.
But I'm thinking about like what happened with like Pop Smoke.
Oh,
Where he got
they
robbed
just-
for like a $10,000 rented Rolex.
The worst.
And 3 of them, they got $2,000 for it.
Yeah, no, because
And they murdered him. So they
Yeah.
all got murder charges.
the thing about there's this one fucking guy on YouTube who's like he's like the watch guy, and like there's like a tinge of racism to it because he's like that fucking because when you put a bunch of diamonds on the watch, like it decreases the value, so he's kind of like a watch purist. And he's like,
yeah.
that Rolex isn't worth shit, and it's always rappers' watches, and you're like, are you just mad at black people for doing this to your watches? And you're like, I think you're kind of just racist, dude.
Most watch collectors are white, weird guys.
Yeah, and he's just like, see, that watch was originally $10,000.
The inner workings of it.
Yeah, it's art.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think the scariest part about Pop Smoke's death was that they shot him in the shower. Like,
Yeah.
the dude was like 3 a.m. and he was just in a shower, and I can't think of any scarier
That's like
thing.
horror movie shit.
Yeah, like some guys with a gun just kick down your door and you're just naked for it. Ugh.
And then they steal your fucking rented Rolex.
Yeah,
That
fucking,
you-
what a terrible way to go.
Yeah, R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
R.I.P. Pop
Or
Smoke.
P.B. What is that? P&B Rock?
Oh, P&B Rock got shot at the Roscoe.
Yeah, that was a similar thing. They're trying to rob that dude and sell his
And it's just
chain.
like a guy who saw him.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, oh, there he is.
And it was a dude and his son, and the dude sent his son in. To do
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy.
Some guys have no chance.
No.
You hear stuff like that, like some guys have no chance, but when your fucking stepdad's getting you to commit a fucking murder robbery at 16, you have no chance.
Yeah, no.
You had no chance.
It was never going to go right for you.
No. You
And there's a stepdad, too. That sucks.
yeah, not
I'd be like, no, Chad, I don't want to.
to.
He calls him by his first name, not even like dad or anything. Like, Carl, no.
Coral. Okay, here's another one. Coked out, just whatever.
Hell yeah.
Age restriction, yeah, right. In this day and time, we're living off in that moment with a load of bullshit. It's just a mother effing con, and also the biggest mother effing cop out excuses of all the higher ups, realtors of the free world, the money men, the elite. And it goes on and on. I'm not going to keep reading it, but
No.
this is the coked out kind of stuff you come here for. Potato XM says, you know what, Bernie? Raising the minimum wage to $15 is a fucking stupid idea.
You're mad about Bernie? I'm in love with the cocoa?
And this is in 2016.
Oh my god, he wasn't even like. Was he even running? Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't running in 2016. Raising to $15 will kill off small business owners because they won't be able to afford to hire anyone. I work for a farm and also a stucco company, and if minimum wage goes up, I lose both my jobs. So you have to work 2 minimum wage jobs to equal one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just find a better job, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and you'll be paid better. I don't want to make more money is the craziest shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get fired.
I'm gonna get fired.
Boss says if things go better in the government, I gotta get fired. Sorry, Bernie.
Sorry.
I can only think about myself right now.
If I make any more money, they're gonna fire me. What a fucking hellscape, dude. I hate capitalism, bro.
Here's a guy who thinks he's a real street dude.
All right.
Mr. D Jones 27. Real ones don't bag they shit up with the door wide open with all the work on the table. This is a reference to the music video.
Okay, got it.
When you do shit like that, your ass will get booked or your ass will get jammed. I'll tell you this, as I was walking by and I see at least a key on someone's table, then I'm getting my dudes and we're running in their crib. And what they gonna do, drop a dime? That at least 20 G's on the table.
So you're supposed to shit with the door open when you're doing crimes?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're supposed to not have all your coke laid out on the table because a guy like him might be walking by.
Got it.
And see you.
Oh, I thought you said when I heard shit, I thought literal shit, like
no.
Keep the door open when you shit, so no one can catch you slipping.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, that's super coke paranoia.
Yeah.
Like if I don't. if I don't keep the door open while I'm shitting, they might come in and steal my cocaine.
Yeah, I completely misinterpreted that whole comment.
So that's just a fake tough guy being like, I'm gonna rob anyone who I see.
As a Floridian, the number of I don't want to make more money because one day I'll be rich guy. Yeah, no, it's crabs in a bucket, bro.
One day I'm gonna be rich, and I don't want to be taxed like that. The way I'll make my money is by being poor.
Yeah, you're not making.
Here's a guy who, like, I'm not gonna read the whole comment. I just want to read the first sentence, and he's just criticizing the video in general.
Okay.
But this man is clearly blaming this video for his own feelings.
Got it.
And because I know that because the first sentence is, and then we wonder why people are racist.
Oh no! No, dude. Oh no.
So this OT Genesis song has made Digital Al racist.
Digital Al, do better, man.
And that is our jam of the week.
That rocks.
OT Genesis.
Can I tell one story real quick?
Yeah, of course, Peter.
About a YouTube comment?
Yeah.
So I was watching, I was high and smoking weed. And I was in college, I was watching a YouTube video of Mac Dre.
Uh-huh.
And it was those videos that people upload on YouTube where they just make like a slideshow of the rapper because it's not like an actual music video.
One of those old school videos.
Yeah, Windows Movie Maker where it's just pictures of the guy, right? Mm-hmm. And he had one photo when he was with a fan and he was with a little person. And like, I'm like, hi, I'm like, am I the only person who fucking saw that photo, right? And I looked at the first comment and it just said, was that a midget? And I was like, oh my god, someone else saw that too? And I was like, who is this person? And I looked at it, and it was from me like 4 years ago. And I don't even remember that at all.
Yeah, I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
Dude, somebody liked a fucking video I made on TikTok yesterday, and it was a video I forgot I made, and I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, why would I ever put this online? No. And then I looked at the account that liked it. It was like a sketch I made about a bad rap battle, and then I looked at the account that liked it, and all they do is repost rap video related stuff.
So
and I was
crazy.
like, oh my god, if they repost this terrible thing, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I was, back when I had when I was working at this one media company, we did like a fake like commercial for some t-shirt, like the website's t-shirt. It had a mustache at the time, and one of the comments was just said mustache hottie, and then I found the Twitter who said it because I just like Googled the username. I found the Twitter, and the avatar was me from that ad, and then the rest of it was just posts of just like penises, and I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm flattered, but what the fuck? So don't have a mustache and appear shirtless in a video.
Okay, I'll try not.
Remember that, guys.
Dom says people are obsessed with the grind. If you're not working multiple jobs, you're not good enough. My grinds of people are crazy. Yeah, I think the thing about the grind set is some people don't want. It's hard to actually find a hobby or stuff to do with your time. And people kind of discount that as like bullshit. But when you work so much, it is hard to find something to do with your time. And almost if you work 40 plus hours a week, when you do have free time, it's hard to sit still.
Yeah.
So I think people who get in the grind set get really into like they're motivated to work because it's literally something to do.
Yeah.
It's less so that like the money is definitely a motivation, but like if they had a bigger social life, I don't think they would necessarily.
If they had something better to do.
Yeah.
I remember, like taking pride in how hard I work, but like over the years, as I'm just getting older, I'm just like, this shit's bullshit. like live your life. This is no way to live. Like,
yeah, definitely.
do what you can, do a good job, but like, don't fucking kill yourself. What is it from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? If you work for a living, why do you kill yourself working?
Damn.
Sergio Leone, baby.
Peter, do you have any social media or anything you would like to promote right now?
Find me, just Google Peter Skobel with a K, and that's me. I don't know. I don't assume any of these guys go to open mics.
Some people might.
Maybe
maybe they want to come watch.
You can come watch. Come watch. Sam goes to it all the time. Go to the Mexican Village in Los Angeles. There's parking.
Tuesday nights
at 7:30, and
it's a fun time.
And book me on a show if you want. Or
book Peter.
Just find me on wherever. I'll be around.
Book Peter. You can book me too if Peter's not available.
But the thing is, I'm always available, so...
Yeah, Peter, and
Peter's
unemployed. I actually have a job.
Yeah.
I'm on workman's comp. But, yeah, that's it. We're going to leave now.